And we're playing the game. How's everyone doing? Man without a dollar. Playing GRIME. It's a Metroidvania. Don't know a lot about this game other than the fact it's Metroidvania and it's Souls-like, so probably gonna be some mechanics that we're gonna have to get used to for combat. Stay quiet during the opening sequence just because it felt right to let the game kind of let the ambience speak for itself. Okay, we have ledge grab. It's nice. So ledge grab through platforms there. Dash. To absorb, press right bumper the moment an enemy attack lands, an appetizer before the coming feast. So, what I gather from the opening is that the two beings that we saw were quote unquote perfect, or the creators, as they rotate in harmony between themselves and breathe life into each other. Meanwhile, our guy here is almost perfect, because while he's able to absorb matter and create a form for himself, you can see that he has his head being a singularity, which absorbs all matter and kind of just consumes it into nothingness. Frail arm 2 out of 5, so 3 more of those. Oh, uh-oh. Oh. Sorry about that, buddy. But jump down. Okay, obviously once we come down here, we're supposed to use right limb 4 and dash across. Okay. Breath. Absorbing an enemy steals their breath. Press right trigger to convert a full breath meter into health. An instrument should be cared for. Mend the vessel with a sacrifice of prey. Okay, so here we have a Hollow Knight style healing system, not really an Estus Flask, but more like Bloodborne, where it encourages, and it's heal over time. Okay, so it's closer to Hollow Knight, Bloodborne kind of way, where it encourages you to stay aggressive and wants you to be more on the hunt rather than on the defense. We have a ladder here, so yeah, it's more. This is closer to Dark Souls in level design, where Metroidvania, specifically like Castlevania and Metroid, relies more on ramps and just jumps to go through everything. Spur, Sky, Agitator, Being, Breaker. Whatever these guys are talking about. Level M, Dust. That's probably something for later. But I'm excited about this one. I'm guessing these are going to be our bonfires. Yep. That's exactly what they are. Ooh. Okay, but I don't think we have anything. Let's see what these different stats do. This is a Souls-like, we have stats to look at. Same with Symphony of the Night, where Symphony of the Night doesn't really explain to you what the stats do, but all I know is that in Symphony of the Night, Constitution increases your defense, and Strength increases your damage with your melee attacks. Health increases maximum health points, letting you take more damage before being destroyed. Self-explanatory, increases maximum force, letting you perform more actions before running out of force. Stamina. Strength increases damage for strength scaling weapons. Dexterity increases damage for dexterity scaling weapons, so we'll probably see those soon. Resonance increases damage for resonance scaling weapons and traits. So resonance is going to be our magic status. Interesting. Oh, remake. Oh, I can respec. That's nice. Well, these aren't super rare. Wait, I can... Oh, I can actually... I actually have enough to add a point, but I'm going to wait on that until we find a weapon. So, leave here. Oh, surrogate. An imprinted level end becomes your checkpoint and surrogate. Whenever you are shattered, you will reform at the last created surrogate. As you reform, so will most prey. Use their mass to develop your vessel. A shard of the womb you once inhabited, it can be used as such again. Interesting. Oh, okay. Unformed finger, 100. Oh. Seem to gain 100 mass. Oh, so these are the wayward souls from Dark Souls. And then our homeward bones. No weapons. And level M dust. Consumable can be used to return to the most recently created surrogate. Okay, no, that's not the info I wanted. Oh, yearning to behold. Level M are drawn to where most have coalesced. And just that one on a new thing. Oh, prey. Boulder head. Facial features stretched and distorted upon a silent, useless boulder, a formed body, and an unformed head. They don't attack so much as stumble forward, though momentum of their head carries them downwards, making it so their fall is not easily interrupted. And these things. Frail arm. Awareness spurs a want, and that want may often manifest as a reaching hand. Arms weakly flail at any approaching presence lethargically. These hardly pose a threat to anything. Oh, a little allegory to our opening cutscene with our guy as he felt creation. Jeez. Okay, I'm literally gonna die from the first enemy. Crawler, 1 out of 8. Okay, that's gonna need a high jump. Get away, you uglies, you! Beautiful. Perfection. I don't know, maybe not quite. Ah, forgive me. For a moment I thought you were one of my misshapen and disgusting brethren. Okay, Jan, you keep telling yourself that. But no, you're not like them at all. Your proportions are sublime! Oh, flawless one, please let me serve. I can be of use to you, I promise. I will look for anything that can be of use to you. Yes, I will find you again with a gift worthy of your divine attention. Hee. I sure hope he doesn't become Apaches later. Oh, we don't need a high jump at all. We just go up here. But I did see a path down there where we could drop down from the platform, so hold on. Two nails. Let's see. A sharp nail with a fingertip formed at the end can be thrown to mildly annoy foes. Under the broken sky and in the unformed places, these are a common sight. Oh, I can equip these as items, but again, I will save them until later. Okay, this is an interesting level design, kind of a new Super Mario Bros. Kind of thing with the jumping between ladders and whatnot. Oh, another unformed finger, 400 mass. Oh. So, I'm sure that was a little nifty tutorial to kind of tell you, hey, There's stuff hidden behind the walls here. Look everywhere. But anyway, see now. Oh, there's another frail arm. And, oh, that's a whole other area, but I will go up instead. Oh. Boulder head, 1 out of 5. It feels like everything's in the process of dying, like even though we saw the two beings sort of in stasis or whatever you want to call it, it's like, oh, here's our buddy again. But it's like they're not actively doing anything to keep anything alive. They're just letting things run their course. Either that or we're just in the underworld abyss area. Ooh, ancient limb, 1 out of 3. New prey found. Nice. I can't go through there. Some sparkly bits. So I can assume either it's gonna tell me you need a weapon, or I need a new move to get through. But anyway, let's talk to this guy again. Flawless one! I may have found a gift worthy of you. The glorious carven usually stick things to more easily crush their disgusting lessers into useful materials. Maul axe. Hee. Press start open inventory. I did that already. Select an item to see more information. Press A to equip the selected item. One of the many varied ways to crush prey. So let's. Oh, hold on. Okay, terrible scaling with residents. So, thankfully, it gives us a way to reset the stats in case we want to go for more magic grapple. I guess we'll see later. Scales evenly with strength and dexterity, so you're not going to be punished for leveling up either of those. Weapon power, weapon speed. Okay, so it's rather quick. A small weapon special attack can shift its fingers into the shape of an axe, dealing increased damage with increased staggering power to prey. A still hand uprooted from the ground and turned into a weapon by someone persistent. Attack, special attack. Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. Ooh, slamming attack. Oh, I bet that's exactly what we need to do for here. Okay, maybe not the special attack, but okay, we got the. No, I don't want to go up there yet. There are other paths to go, but now that I have a weapon, now I'm ready to conquer the world. But let's see, how does this compare to other Metroidvanias I've played? Well, I guess the most recent one I've played or been playing has been Symphony of the Night again. Ah, and we can break through these walls. So, oh, jeez. Absorb you, bash you. Because we couldn't absorb the big guys, they weren't actually attacking. I can do air attacks. But if I do this, aha! So, I'm betting most of these weapons are going to have the horizontal attacks, or horizontal combos, and then special move is going to be down, or something of that variance. So that's interesting. Wrong. Oh. Finger blade. Oh, this is big scaling resonance and dexterity. Wow, already. Each swing breaks a large finger off from the blade, launching it forward. Ooh, it's like a ranged attack. Special attack causes multiple fingers to break off and launch a short distance behind the target. A mass of fingers collected and set alongside one another. Impractical, but not all creations are made as such. Oh. Maybe we'll try that one eventually. Oh. There's fall damage here. Oh my god. Wait, absorb. Why is it telling me that again? Oh, I know why. So I'm back in the beginning. Okay. Anyway, playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, released on the PlayStation 1. Released on the PlayStation 1. That one's pretty good. Some gripes with that one, of course, but I mean, what game doesn't have its faults? Can't kill him. He's a good boy. But so far, that one's been fun because sort of revisiting it and also trying to actually complete it, because I went through it once before and then stopped once I got to the inverted castle, which I guess you could call it New Game Plus in a way, in quotes, of course, because the inverted castle is part 2 of the adventure as part of doing the true ending, because Richter Belmont goes there to fight Dracula, and oh, I was literally just here. Oh, this all loops together, so huh, that's interesting. So unless the map actually becomes detailed later. Yeah, there has to be an actual map at some point. It can't just be a path showing where you've been. That would be a little too inconvenient. Let's see. Wait, acquire traits. Restores 20% of your total force on a successful absorb or repel. I don't have a diamond. Let's see. 2. Let's do that. So I can do this. And select dual wielding. More damage. Oh, left bumper is. All in the air is a slam. Wait, that means this one has a. Ah, okay. But anyway, Symphony of Night is interesting because even though, yes, sort of like the godfather of the Metroidvania style that most people build on, it's one of those things where it sets itself apart because, and has a lot of flaws because the combat is more hack and slash compared to I guess not compared to, but most Metroidvanias are more hack and slash oriented, but I cannot concentrate on talking and playing this game at the same time. There's so much to look at, so much to explore. Oh, I can't go up here, which means, yep, we should limit to a 3 and ardent sand. So we'll look at those later. But the one big flaw that I have in Castlevania is primarily because of the way the game saves and what happens when you die. Because how we know in what we're familiar with in terms of Dark Souls and all those other Souls like that, when we die, we leave behind a fragment of something that we have to recover. And then if we die again, then of course we lose that, and we have to kind of suck it up and then go get more, because in those games there's always enemies to fight, there's always more souls or mass or runes or whatever you want to call them to find. I mean, the only annoying part is when you get them from unique enemies, because those don't respawn, but you know, that's half the risk of the game. Let's try this weapon. Go up here now, since the game is motioning us to go up here. Ooh! Beacon attuned. App information update. Oh! I see. Oh, we fell down there. Maybe we'll get a super jump ability, so we'll actually be able to... We'll actually be able to go back up there. I think I explored everything, besides that down path that I avoided. But the big thing about... now it's telling me about stamina. Attacking and dashing consumes force, which slowly regenerates when unused. Without force, these actions cannot be initiated. What cannot be moved by will be moved by force. Which means there's about to be a boss soon? But anyway, the big thing about Symphony of Night was that when you die, it followed the classic Metroid formula of you have to save at these save points, much like the bonfires are today, or as we like to call them. But obviously, due to the limitations of the hardware, I can only break them one way. But the big thing about red text cannot be absorbed. You can dash through enemies. Okay. And there's my first death. Well. Oh well. Suck it up and try again. Guess that was a diamond being, so. I don't know. This little worshiper guy didn't come back. Uh-oh. Oh, with that, let's go over here. Oh, I found the secret. I found the secret. Oh, uh-oh. One that I cannot go to yet. Okay. But that comes to part 2 of the Metroidvania style, where you need to get more abilities in order to traverse more of the map. Go back to Castlevania and original Metroid. When you die, you go back to you have to reload those save point from that save point. And because you have to reload from that save point, it doesn't remember what you do. Paragon complete. Nice. So you can go for long bouts in Symphony of the Night without finding a save point, and you're constantly going through like these areas, especially in the inverted castle, where sometimes these enemies will just chunk you for 60 health. Here's 60 of your health, and you have like 400 at that point. But you might think, well, what's so bad about that? Well, the problem was, for some reason, they didn't think of having a reliable way to make more, like, a reliable way to heal your health until like Dark Souls came around, when Demon Souls, because that was the first one of that kind of popularized this genre that we build on now in these new Metroidvanias with more in-depth combat systems as more than just hit the attack button as fast as possible. But the main problem with that is, in Castlevania, the only reliable way to heal is to use a save station or use a potion, and you can only get a potion from the librarian, which, as far as I know, is only in the normal castle. Hunt point game. Paragon complete, new prey found. Okay, so those guys are gonna give me more little passive traits if I kill them. So those are essentially the Titanite lizards, in a way. Prickly Weeper chest. Also now, Prickly Weeper frail arm plus 30%. The skin maker saw the potential in what the cavity's dead ones could have been. Prickly, yet no less beautiful. Perhaps another will recognize it as well. Oh, so I can choose if that's how I look, or... Ooh, nice. So I can choose if that's the look or the stats. So that's oh god. Oh lord. But again, the main problem with Symphony of Night is that in the inverted castle, everything in inverted castle either does 1 damage because you're finally at the point when you're like, yeah, I'm strong, I'm Alucard, I'm cool. Or you get the point of what? Twin Fangs. Oh, very fast. Ooh, dexterity. Check leap forward, dealing damage. Let's try this. Okay, I have to get better with the absorb system. But I think we'll call it an episode there. So far interesting. I have to get used to the combat system because, again, parrying, and I'm not one to parry because in every Souls game it's either I use the shield or I just dodge. Just brute force it. Don't try to parry anything because Because, man, sometimes timing is like, yeah, I got the timing down, and then I completely whiff it, and then I get hit, and then I lose the entire battle. But we'll call it an episode there. Pick up next episode. I like it so far. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video if you want to see more. And hope to see you again.